closing in on first pitch tonight from Turner Field. It's the Mets and the Braves, and it comes your way next.
What is up, GameFace Studios? This is Modafo16, and today I am back here with another Mets franchise video. But in this one, I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay. I'm going to be talking about everything you need to know about MLB 13 The Show coming up in about 4 weeks from now. Today is February 12th, and so all of a sudden we're just like 4 weeks away from MLB 13 The Show's release. And so like I said, I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything that you need to know, all the improvements, all the revamptions that you will be seeing in the new game this year. And the first thing that I'm here to talk about is the all-new Beginners mode. This is a mode for basically players that don't know how to play the game so well. And it's going to start with pretty much just fastballs down the middle, and then they'll work in some breaking pitches, and then sooner or later, terrible players like me, I'm just kidding, I'm not a terrible player, I'm not great, but you know, I'm a little bit better than Beginners mode, but sooner or later, they'll be able to play on like actual difficulties. And this is great for players like my mom or my dad or my sister even, because you know, I come home after school, I'm bored, I have no friends, so I'm just kidding. But I come home after school and I'm bored sometimes, and I kind of want to play a game, but the online is just so laggy. You cannot even play an online game without either lagging out or raging out. So, you know, my sister, let's say I want to play, but she has no idea how to play the game. This is great for her because she can learn how to hit, she can learn how to pitch, and sooner or later, she'll be able to play pretty competitively with me. The next in general thing that MLB 13 The Show is going to have is a push-pull trajectory hitting. And I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think it's like they took actual stats off of MLB.com where players basically hit the ball. So like Adrian Gonzalez likes to pull the ball a lot. Jose Bautista likes to pull the ball a lot. So if he gets an outside pitch, it's going to be popped up. Or if Agon gets an inside pitch, it is going to be ripped. And it all depends on what timing you have. If you have good timing, they're going to pull the ball if they're a pull hitter. Or if they are a push hitter, they'll push the ball in good timing. And so basically, it's just adding more realistic timings and more realistic swings into the game, which is a great new feature. The next thing, pretty small but pretty cool, is Twitter integration. MLB got permission from Twitter to use it in the game this year, and I really loved how Madden and NBA 2K13 integrated Twitter into their respective games this year. But I'm excited to see how MLB 13 The Show is going to do it for their game. I don't think it's going to be exactly like Madden and NBA as far as like it'll be in like player modes and franchise, but I think it's still going to be pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure what it's going to be, but you know, I hope they use it right, and if they don't, well, maybe that can be something they can focus on in MLB 14 The Show. The next pretty big in general thing is the all-new playoffs mode. You can basically do any team you want, any seed, whether it's wildcard round or division round, and you can basically put any scenario, any teams you want anywhere in the playoffs and see how far you can take them. And this is a really cool mode because let's say the Braves ended up winning that game against the Cardinals. The infield fly rule was called or not called or whatever. I don't even really remember the scenario. All I know is that there was controversy that the Braves did not win the game because of an infield fly rule. And so you could put the Braves into that game and make them win, and then maybe even try and take them to the World Series. And this is a very cool mode because it's something that I've wanted. I know it was in previous NBA games, and I don't think it was ever in Madden, but the all-new playoffs mode is going to be awesome. I know I'm definitely going to try it out. And beyond playoffs mode, there's playoff atmosphere, and that is awesome. Playoff atmosphere, I think this is the first sports game that actually has a playoff atmosphere where the crowd is louder, and there are more cheers, and I don't know, I just cannot wait to see what they're going to do with this mode. The last in general thing is going to be a new announcer. Steve Lyons has joined the booth this year along with Matt Veskers and Dave Campbell. Either Dave or Rex might have left, I don't remember. I think one of them did, but I cannot confirm that. But Steve Lyons is going to be joining the booth this year as a fourth or third announcer. And, you know, I'm excited for this. I love new announcers in games, but really I think they just need to do a complete overhaul, remove everyone, put in a more recognizable announcer. You know, basically, I'm kind of tired of Matt Vasgersian at this point. It's been 7-8 years at this point with Matt Vasgersian as the announcer, and so I think it's time for a complete overhaul, but this is definitely a good start, putting Steve Lyons in the booth. Let's get into franchise mode now. The one big difference in franchise this year is going to be the budget. You can take a team like the Pirates and basically turn them into a team like the Yankees. And this is basically going to be, if you're the Pirates, Pirates have a very small budget. But if they start winning games, they get more fans in their park, their budget's going to increase. And you know, 5 years, 10 years down the line, you can have the Pirates with a $200 million budget. I think that's awesome. It could actually have some surprise teams in the game, which we have not seen a lot of ever in MLB The Show. And so let's see if it's going to happen now. I cannot wait to try out this budget. I'm personally going to be doing a Dodgers franchise, so they already have a huge budget. But I'm really excited to see what surprise teams arise in franchise mode this year. The other big thing in franchise mode is the scouting. Scouting got revamped, and like the drills got revamped, and I'm excited to see what they do with that. I'm not exactly sure how they revamped it, but all I can say is I'm excited to see how they did it. The next thing is Road to the Show. Road to the Show is a mode that I've always really liked, and I'm really excited for it this year because it's become more in a way first person, and they've added like 130 new Road to the Show camera angles. That's really cool, considering like there were a couple camera angles in past years, but I mean 130 new camera angles, that is crazy. I'm so excited to see like what kind of angles they have, whether it's fielding, base running, hitting. Maybe they even have like a first person hitting thing, and that would be really cool. But you know, I just cannot wait to see basically what they do with Road to the Show this year as far as the camera angles go. Now, the other big thing in Road to the Show, like I kind of already said, it's become more personalized. It's much more first person. When the announcers announce, they're only talking about you. That is the only time you're going to hear the announcers, and it's much more centralized on you versus pretty much like franchise mode, except you're with one player instead of an entire team. So that's pretty much all of the big changes this year. I'm looking over the fact sheet right now and seeing what else they have. They have over 250 new fielding and running animations, 90 new batting stances, 130 new stances for players that change their stance, 50 new pitching motions, 60 new home run swings, and a lot of cool things. Mercy rule for online games. Still 6 ways to hit and pitch, which is really cool. Let's see. And yeah, over 1,000 new Road to the Show specific presentations. That's really cool. New player card. When a player changes teams, they will not be wearing the same hat as they did on their original team. And, you know, that's pretty much all the big things. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is more of a much more of an informational video than it is like a Mets franchise video. Obviously, you watch the game. The Mets aren't doing too great, but you know, it happens. We're the Mets. We're terrible this year. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Mo16 signing out. Mets lose, and I'll see you guys next time. So follow me on Twitter, sub me, sub GameFaceStudios, follow Team GFS on Twitter, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.